Hey, what's up, everyone? Wyatt Hertz back with some more Homefront action from the OnLive game service. Now, this time we're playing uh, some some ground control, on the farm. It is Battle Commander ground control on the farm. As I said, I promised you guys more ground control this week, and hopefully I'm not disappointing. There are some great rounds coming out, and this one is one of them. So here we are. I do have the gold standard in my hands. No further introduction required. The gold standard, a great little, probably my favorite loadout. Now you can see they were pushing on B, but a really well-cooked grenade there on the Carnivore. I just managed to lob it in there over the barricade, over the kind of the burned-out car in the dumpster and shit like that, and did have it just explode above his head. Now, they did manage to claim A in the process, and just some great work here. I do love to see this, you know, Raticone or Raticone pushing up, and I'm offering a little support for him, taking out the guy that was off in the distance, putting some fire his way. Meanwhile, if you notice, Buffalo Wings was working the barricade and putting some fire down the road. However, I do eventually just kind of step out, and just a great shot there by Mason, you know, who does put me down, who does go on a great little tear up there on the roof, doing some sniping. He does carry it all the way to the second star before it's all said and done. But looking at the objectives now, you know, we've really taken control of this round early on. We're holding all three of them, and I'm just pushing up to kind of lend a hand over here to A, hold off any charge that's coming this way. Do take out the sniper over there underneath the little barn, the little canopy. Take him out, but just too many guns shooting at me here, you know. The thing about the gold standard, as much as I love the kit, the gun itself does fire pretty slowly. So when you're staring down at two guns, you know, as Ryan was, you know, I was there with Ryan coming in the background. When you're staring down at two guns that are staring right back at you, it can be tough taking both of them out. Especially when there's good shots coming your way, you know, before they put you down. So that was really the case there. Just some great fire by Ryan, who put me down. However, I did take out the initial man, so I can't really complain. Anyway, back to life here. Gold standard still in the hands and still taking some sniper fire from up there. They are stacked thick up there, and that's really their downfall. You can see we've almost taken this round now, holding two objectives, almost have A back under control, and there's just a bunch of guys up there. I'm here, baby. The Carnivore's up there. You still have Mason up there behind the fencing, sniping through that little hole, and I'm putting up the best fire I possibly can. I mean, it's good fire. Right there, I had the initial couple shots into Mason. Might have had enough to put him out, or to finish him off, and end his threat level. End his run had I had enough bullets in the clip to actually do it. However, I had wasted them all kind of shooting at the Carnivore, you know. So anyway, Mason does get away. He does elude me there. I was coming around, going to focus on him as I moved up here. However, if you notice, Buffalo Wings coming in the LAV, putting up some great fire up there on top of the bridge. It does take him out and ends his threat. However, Buffalo paying for it. You can see him flaming there. Some armor popped off the side of the LAV, off the side of the Piranha. He did take that an RPG from Ryan, who I did put down. And here I am. Buffalo, you're doing it wrong, son. You're doing it wrong. Get moving forward. That's right. There we go. So anyway, and a great little scene here, you know, Shirakistan and Max moving up underneath the bridge. I'm sitting here on the secondary cannon, Ash flying by in his parrot, and he had resorted just to doing a lot of parrot action, a lot of droning for this recording session when we were playing the ground control matches that are going to be coming out this week, and he was doing a great job, you know, spotting the enemy, making our job a lot easier. But anyway, you can see, look at all the red diamonds out here. Buffalo's LAV does get scrapped, and we really were playing it right. I mean, Ash moved in and the Parrot started putting up the diamonds. Buffalo pushed up on the objective, as he should have, with the LAV, and I hopped out, looking to offer a little support, taking out guys as they're getting spotted, who are going to be putting RPGs, you know, Buffalo's way, but it was just too much. You know, I couldn't get to them fast enough. Really, my error there. But and then eventually, I do get put down. Tequila, as I was focusing, coming around that corner, focusing on that one sniper charging at me with the pistol. Tequila lurking in the shadows in the background a little bit with some great fire. Does make you know, send me to the next life. I do come in, however, in the Bird, in the Scout. It is on Veteran, and Buffalo right in there, sitting second seat with me. So, and he knows what's going on in the air. He's a great pilot himself, has taken me down in several air battles in recent memory. Right, and between him and Ash working the Parrot, you know, no enemy is really safe from being spotted here. The red diamonds come out thick during this little run in the Bird. You know, so some great spotting from those two guys, making my job easier. And I do play this a little mercilessly, moving right into the spawn. Not great, but you know what happens in the birds, right? It does happen, especially when there's just you have the temptation of seeing all those diamonds there. You know, it's hard to just let them go. I know they're going to be firing at me as well, so. As was the case right there. So some great flybys, some great strafing runs here, taking it to infantry, trying to chip away at Carnivore, who's been doing some serious damage in the tank by the looks of things. You know, it looked like it is a second skull threat level there. So he's probably just had repairs come in. So I just kind of ignore him. Shirakistan, you know, way behind enemy lines there on foot. But, you know, and another one there, I can't quite get the name, Gigix or Gigix or something like that. Both of them way in behind enemy lines. But you know what, with Ash and Buffalo spotting, with me offering a little air support in the scout, you know, they stood a strong chance of surviving back there. Not sure if they're still kicking, but I'm sure they were able to hold their own with all the diamonds everywhere. You know? But anyway, we after all that, just that kind of a great charge up there, we do end up losing the round, getting pushed back to the middle of the map. I come in for this low hover on A, and it was a beautiful little entry in here onto the objective. And with Buffalo Wings in there, it made capping that objective that much easier, that much quicker. And right back to spotting the enemy, you know, as the team pushes up over the hill from the river. Kind of the last couple guys who needed to push up, you know, spotting the enemies for them as they come up the hill. Now, Buffalo Wings, if you'd noticed, had bailed as I flew over the bridge, and he didn't survive the fall. He was looking to kind of airdrop in there behind enemy lines, grab that advantageous position and hold it, but broke both his legs as he jumped out of the helicopter. And then I clip a tree, and just nausea was setting in there as I get stuck in that awkward reverse tailspin tornado mode crap. Eventually I'm forced to bail, and Dr. Slow had come in after Buffalo Wings ejected out of there. Does manage to salvage the helicopter and get it airborne one more time. You know, I wasn't really expecting him to come in to pick me up, but I thought I'd get the pickup in there, call out for the pickup once anyway. I'm happy where I am. You know, the diamonds are still popping up because Ash still has that parrot rolling, sitting with a 5-star parrot, and just doing a great job spotting. So now here I am, just working from inside the enemy lines. Carnivore rolls up in a Humvee, looking to put some fire. It looked like he was putting some fire up on Dr. Slow's, actually on my helicopter, or possibly on Ash's parrot, but he probably should have focused on me. Probably never saw me as he pulled up, but I made quick work of him with a C4 and decided, you know what, I'll just push in on C. We're holding the other two objectives. Might as well, you know, grab the last one while I'm here. And you can still, the great spotting by Ash. I did see the one guy pop out of the drop out of the bell tower into Kella here, who creeps out on his belly. I thought that was just kind of funny, but he does get put down. Unfortunately, he was marked. It probably, you know, had he not been marked, he might have actually had me there. I did see the shotgun popping out. It is Mason, obviously. He's abandoned the sniper kit for the shotgun, and a couple shots to the nuts through the floor there, you know, to put him out of, to put him down. God, a brain fart there. Didn't know what to say. Anyway, the round ends, thank God, because I guess I'm at my wit's end here, apparently. Anyway, 30-3 for me, a great round. You can't deny that, and just some great numbers all around and a great round. You know, great action, great gameplay, a couple great moments there, just played out cinematically really well. Anyway, let's run down some names, some numbers. Buffalo Wings 23-6, Dr. Slow 22-4, Raticone 20-5. Ash sitting 5th on the team, only parroting with a 0-0, 15-30 with kind of BP experience there. Guate Boys 8-3, and Max, I can't read the dark one, but above Max, but also Max deserves a mention with his 7-2. Shirakistan, well, I might as well mention you, 500 with a 12-12. Now the Carnivore on the other side, 18-7. Ryan 14-7. Mason 14-5 in that great sniper run early on, and that's really about it over there. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the vid. If you did, please do leave a like, a comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and until next time, remember Wyatt Hertz. Later.